Welcome to a rainy and soaking wet Bishan Stadium for what is the biggest match of the AIA Singapore Premier League season so far. It is Lion City Sailors in third up against league leaders Albirex Niigata. And how will this pan out? Will the pendulum swing towards Lion City Sailors as they hope to draw level on points with the White Swans? There you can see the table. Albirex Niigata level on points with Tampines Rovers on 20. Lion City Sailors can close that gap to Albirex Niigata. Also keep an eye out as Tanjong Pagar United take on Tampines Rovers today. And the weather has wreaked havoc on the fixtures today. We will have a 6:05 p.m. kickoff here at Bishan Stadium, originally timed for 5:30 p.m. local time here in Singapore. Whereas at the Jurong East Stadium between Tanjong Pagar United and Tampines Rovers, it will be a 6:15 p.m. kickoff. So a staggered timing to the kickoffs, and that will make the title race a little bit more interesting. And interesting players to look out for, of course, in today's match. And Lion City Sailors on a good run going into this match. There you see it, last 5 matches unbeaten. And the man to watch for today is Gabriel Quack, who has 3 goals and 5 assists. He is a man on form, a man on fire, and he will look to push Lion City Sailors forward today as we have big team news coming up for the Sailors, and we will give an update on Stipe Plazibat. For Albirex Niigata, none other than Tomoyuki Doi is the man to watch for them. They have had 3 successive wins. They have had 3 clean sheets in a row. Doi in with the goals as well. 7 goals for the season. Second joint top scorer in the league with Jordan Webb, and he will be looked at to get the goals for Albirex Niigata. We can reveal though for Albirex, Ryo Nishiguchi, who has been missing through injury for the past couple of games for Albirex Niigata, is fit enough for a place on the bench. Nishiguchi, with 5 goals this season, will be able to be called upon. And as we see the soaking wet pitch here at Bishan Stadium, who took a battering yesterday as Balestier Khalsa took on the Young Lions. Well, how will it fare in this match? And there will be a concern for the head coaches going into this one. So let's hear first from Aurelio Vidma and then Yuki Fujimoto, the first team coach of Albirex.
Okay, Coach, a win today will bring Lion City Sailors on level points with Albirex. What have you said to your team to maintain their focus on the task at hand?
Well, I don't think you have to motivate anyone for a game like this. Everyone knows how important the game is. I said during the week it's a defining moment in the season. So I'm looking forward to a good game, but obviously now we're under a few different circumstances. The pitch is probably good for the Ducks.
And with the form that your team are in, are you confident of getting all the 3 points today?
Of course, we're in good form. We're fit, as I said. The team's great, got great morale at the moment. But I think also Albirex, they're in the same situation. They've been very consistent. During the season, and it should be a good game.
Stipe Plazibat went off with a hamstring injury in the last game. Can you update us with his availability today?
Yeah, no, he won't be playing tonight. He tried training last night, but still a little bit sore. So hopefully he's okay for Wednesday. But if not, we can always give him a few extra days.
You're coming up against a Lion City Sailors side that has scored 16 goals in their last 3 games. Will your team be making any tactical changes to try and stop their attacking threat?
Okay, today it's going to be a very tough game, and now it's very heavy rain and lightning, so we have to change some things to adjust this situation.
The last time Albirex faced Lion City Sailors, it was a 3-2 win for you. Are you confident of getting the win again?
Yeah, we always have confidence, but of course it's not easy game.
And lastly, Stipe Plazibat is out for today. Does that make your task easier?
He is one of the best strikers in Singapore. However, Sailors has many good players, so I think it's no problem for them.
Yeah, plenty to get through from the 2 coaches in the pre-match interview. Yes, Stipe Plazibat is not fit after suffering that hamstring injury against Hougang United, not even fit for a place on the bench. He won't be risked. And the word coming from Lion City Sailors is he may be ready for Wednesday's match for the Sailors as they take on Geylang International, but he will not be in action today for the Sailors in this big clash against Albirex Niigata. Aurelio Vidma saying the weather and the pitch good enough for the Ducks, perhaps good enough for the White Swans. Hopefully for them, if not for the Sailors, they will look to pull away. And I did ask through the SPL show, if you've watched that, to Aurelio Vidma, if this is a game, not a must-win, but perhaps a game that they cannot lose, because the results will be Albirex Niigata pulling away with a 6-point gap with 4 matches remaining, and it is the proverbial 6-pointer for Albirex Niigata in this match if they do get the victory, whereas if Lion City Sailors get the win, then they are level with Albirex Niigata, and depending on how Tanjong Pagar United and Tampines Rovers get on, it could be very, very tight at the top of the table come full-time here and at Jurong East Stadium. For the Lion City Sailors, 3 successive wins as well as Albirex Niigata, so something has to give today. Both teams on a good run of form, and between Lion City Sailors, Albirex Niigata and Tampines Rovers, all these 3 teams will play each other. So it's very much open with 2 weeks to go until the end of the season. Lion City Sailors have not won the league under the previous name of Home United, the SPL, since 2003. So looking to break a 17-year drought in terms of winning the league. No drought on the pitch or in the weather here in Singapore as the rain falls on the Bishan Stadium turf. And hopefully it holds out. Both teams look to play open football, passing football. So how will this change the tactics and the way they approach this match for both Aurelio Vidma and Keiji Shigetomi? And how big will Stipe Plazibat be? Not part of the matchday squad. And they will look to get the 3 points without their top scorer. Top scorer in the league as well, 14 goals for the season. More, well, just double than the player in second, which is Tomoyuki Doi and Jordan Webb, both on 7 goals for the season so far. Plazibat has scored 5 for Hougang United, so it's a combination of 5 goals for Hougang and 9 for Lion City Sailors. The Sailors are scoring goals for fun, 22 goals in the last 5 games. And perhaps a chance for revenge as well, as mentioned by Yuki Fujimoto, in that 3-2 victory for Albirex at Jurong East against Lion City Sailors on the 24th of October, as we see the match officials, Farhad Mohammed, one of the best referees in Singapore football, being tasked to take on this mammoth encounter. Andy Tan and Hilmi Fuad, the 2 assistant referees, and Shadiq Al Hussein, the 4th official tonight. Just going back to that previous meeting between Albirex Niigata and Lion City Sailors, drama right at the end. Albirex had taken a 2-0 lead. The Sailors fought back well in the second half to level it up at 2-2. In fact, looked favourites to win the game after levelling it up. But last-minute goal by Ryo Nishiguchi broke the hearts of the Sailors. Under controversial circumstances, there was perhaps an element of handball in the build-up by Kazuki Hashioka. And now the Sailors looking for revenge as they come out here onto the Bishan Stadium turf. Big name players for a big game. It might be closed doors, but we hope you're wrapped up warm wherever you are in Singapore and around the world for a mammoth encounter in the AIA Singapore Premier League. Lion City Sailors in what Aurelio Vidma has called the defining moment of the season, taking on Albirex Niigata. So the Sailors make their way on the pitch, and here comes Albirex Niigata. They look like they mean business. Fairaz Hassan has started every game for Albirex Niigata since his move to the White Swans. And Kei Okawa will be a very busy man today, facing up against a team that has plundered goals for fun. The top scorers in the league with 29 goals in 9 matches. Ryo Sakuma and Kotaro Takida will be grateful that they will not have to face Stipe Plazibat, but a different challenge for them today. And we'll get to the lineups very, very shortly as the players go through the fist bumps. You can just feel the tension in the air for this match. And looking forward to an exciting game and perhaps a pivotal moment in the title race. It is a 3-horse race between Albirex, Tampines, and Lion City Sailors. All right, let's have a look at the big team news for Lion City Sailors. And notable by his absence, Stipe Plazibat not in the starting 11, not on the substitutes bench. In comes Sharil Ishak. It'll be 4-3-3, Song Yong, Shadan, and Saifullah to play in midfield. Haikal Pasha, Sharil Ishak, and Gabriel Kwek, our man to watch up front for Lion City Sailors. Hassan Sani will captain the side. For Albirex Niigata, well, Yuki Fujimoto said they might change things tactically. They haven't changed things in personnel. It is unchanged from the side that beat Balestier Khalsa by 2-0. Fairoz Hassan and Iman Hakim, the two Singapore players in the Albirex Niigata starting 11. Tomoyuki Doi looking to get the goal. 7 goals, 1 assist this season. Up front with Ryoya Taniguchi and Nishiguchi on the bench with 5 goals already this season. He's made it enough, has been past fit enough for a place on the bench, and perhaps will be introduced in the second half. We'll give you running updates of the score from Jurong East Stadium and how that impacts the top of the table. Aurelio Vidma looking calm. And he'll be, of course, worried. They would have set up, both teams, in fact, would have set up for a passing game, fluid, open football. But how will the pitch pan out here? Remember, because of the way the fixtures have been scheduled, Bishan Stadium used yesterday for Balestier Khalsa's game against the Young Lions and being used 24 hours later for Lion City Sailors up against Albirex Niigata. Keiji Shigetomi is always calm by the touchline, not one to show too much emotion, but even he will know that this is a big one. The Lion City Sailors in their white strip and Albirex Niigata in their orange. Albirex will kick us off and will attack from right to left. Well, hope you're looking forward to a good game of football here in the AIA Singapore Premier League. Lion City Sailors up against Albirex Niigata. And just from the early observation, does look like Song is playing in a much more advanced position. And Kaishu Yamazaki with the header. He, of course, facing his former side. And he will have a point to prove. Adam Swandi on the bench for the Sailors as well. Former Albirex Niigata player. Adam Swandi with 4 goals as well. Joint top local goal scorer, and we'll just need a check on the football. It's a little soft, so first change of the match will be the football. So a little bit of a weird start to this match. Yes, Kotaro Takida will take the set piece, and they send players up for this. It's almost like a set piece for Albirex Niigata, even from this deep position on the pitch. Takida floats one to the far post. Yamazaki gets a big header on that. Fairoz will get a shot away straight into the midriff of Hassan Sani. First shot on target for Albirex Niigata. And Fairoz was just looking outside the area on the right-hand side and got the strike away. But Hassan Sani had everything behind that. Tajali being chased here by Tomoyuki Doi. It's good closing down by the Albirex Niigata frontman. Kari Abdullah at right back, and he's been a revelation this season. Real consistent player. Started his career in central midfield, but really has made the right back position one of his own. Looks for the flick on to Sharil. Taniguchi with the clearance. No nonsense. Doi looks interested in it. But Hassan comes out and gathers. And they need the experience, and they have big game players, Lion City Sailors. The star-studded, of course, but players who individually can change the game on their own. Tajali down the line. Saifullah with the knockdown to Akari. Only as far as Kamata, who's continuing his journey at left back for the White Swans. Gabriel Kwek somehow keeps the ball in play and gets past Nagasawa. Here's Gabriel Kwek. Good football to Shadan. Song in midfield, closed down by Sakuma. Nakiuden. Yamazaki. Goes past Iman, still with Yamazaki. Doesn't risk the pass to Akari, goes to Tajali. Very congested here. Shadan. Through to Saifullah with a touch. Tried to play in Song. On the pitch holding up so far here at Bishan. And credit to the ground staff for making the pitch very much playable despite the heavy downpour. Nakiuddin. Making the run is Sharil, who's offside. Flag is up. Assistant referee down by the near touchline. Very sharp with the flag. Sharil may not have the pace of yesteryears, but one of the smartest footballers. And we have a look at the run. Well, perhaps Kazuki Hashioka marginally playing him on. Was very, very hard to call. And that will be a throw to the Sailors. It's coming off the corner flag. And they have to take the throw from a very deep position. Nakiuddin's throw. Song can't turn his man, but gets the second ball. Song missed the 3-1 victory over Hougang United. True injury, fit enough for this game. And he has struck a perfect understanding with Stipe Plazibat. And that will be missed today. And some of that link-up play has been a joy to watch. Yamazaki. Flick on by Piker Pasha. No nonsense by Takida. Nakiuddin chose to control it, not the best control. And it will go back to Albirex Niigata as Hashioka gives Okawa a touch. Well, match not being played at 100 miles an hour, very tactical in the early stage. Yamazaki trying to get past Nagasawa. He just tried to go through the front man. Didn't get the possession off the ball and gives away the free kick, which Ryo Sakuma will take. Plays it short to Fyros, who tries to link up with Hashioka, who will keep this in play. I'll try to go out for a Lion City Sailors throw. Well, slow tempo of the match, not really fitting both sides, who would like to play quick, aggressive football. It's going to be tight, you have to understand, of course, with so much to play for. Saifullah tries to get the pass to Gabriel Kwek, caught. After making the pass, and play will be called back. Nagasawa getting a word there by referee Farhad Mohammed. Have a look at this. Got the pass away, just a follow through there by Nagasawa. Nagasawa was fantastic against Ballistic Khalsa. Was named man of the match, and for good reason as well. This sets up Kamata for the first goal, the all-important first goal that broke the deadlock. Here's Shadan, quick feet to get away from Nagasawa. Akari comes infield, looks for options. Song makes the angle for the pass, just bobbled as Akari made the pass. Sakuma. Lion City Sailors putting everyone behind the ball. Long ball, Akari will deal with this. He has the header and finds Saifullah in possession. Akari. Yamazaki being closed down here by Iman. Still with Yamazaki. Nakiuddin. One touch to Haikal Pasha. Favored today in place of Hafiz Noor. Plenty of movement, and here's Shadan Sulaiman. Such an important link for Lion City Sailors. And he didn't miss that defeat against Albirex Niigata, and they will point to that. This is his inclusion. Will perhaps give them extra bite in attack. Gabriel Kwek cuts onto his favorite left foot. Just too much on the dribble. Shadan with good control. Here's Gabriel Kwek. Coming infield. Sharil Ishak. Saifullah to Sharil. Looking for quick, incisive passing around the area. Doi being faced up by Yamazaki. Doi still in possession. Run being made by Nagasawa, but being tracked by Akari Abdullah. No foul, says the ref. Nagasawa will take on Akari. Layoff to Taniguchi with a strike blocked by Tajeli Salamat. And now they can counter here. This is Lion City Sailors through Gabriel Quack. With that burst of pace. Still with Gabriel Quack, taking on Sakuma. Lays it off to Sharil, who's offside. Flag is up. And momentum just lost in that move. Now we'll have a closer look at this. Sharil Ishak, yeah, making the move too early there. He tried to delay his run as much as possible, Sharil, but just caught offside. Interesting, in that build-up, Akari wasn't given the free kick despite that challenge by Nagasawa. And they almost paid the price for it. Taniguchi with the strike, but Tajali put his body on the line. Kamata will take the throw. And movement by Iman and Nagasawa. And then finds Akari. Taniguchi, Iman not getting involved, coming back from an offside position. Sharil in possession, would have preferred the advantage, and Song just making the point to the referee, Farhad Mohammed. Sharil would have perhaps had the option of Haikal Pasha down the left. Want to take it short and still too quick for referee Farhad. Well, third time's the jump. Shadan. It's pretty obvious then when he does get possession, Albirex Niigata players swarming around him, not giving him too much time on the ball. He has the ability to unlock a defense when given too much time and space. That's a loose pass there by Tajali. Kamata looking for Nagasawa to make a movement ahead of him. Iman is trying to help him out. Akari wins the header. Saifullah tries to play in Sharil. No nonsense, Takida down the line. Tajali's header is a good one to find Shadan. Song will turn and has Haikal Pasha as an option. It finds Haikal. Nakyudin making the overlapping run. Haikal Pasha facing up Fyros. Song. Still with Song Yong. Too many orange shirts ahead of him. Akari down the right, gets a cross in. Overhits it. And Okawa still not tested yet. A decent build-up play, and Song not forcing it. Playing out wide to Akari, who just got the angles wrong. Fyros gets the flick ahead of Nakyudin, but Doi on Iman not really there to help him out. Sharil, touch tight is Sakuma. Sharil looks for the good pass to Song Yong. Haikal Pasha creating an option and looks for Haikal Pasha, but a smart goalkeeping by Kei Okawa. Saw the danger, came out quickly to smother the ball. Fantastic build-up play by the Lion City Sailors, but sharp goalkeeping by Okawa. He was looking to keep his 4th clean sheet in a row. There's some stat there. And since that 2-0 defeat to Tampines Rovers, there have been 3 clean sheets in a row for Albirex Niigata. They have the 2nd best defensive record in the league with 8 goals conceded. Tampines have only 6. There's a good ball, a good switch to Kamata. Will he go first time? He lays it off here to Doi, who gets a strike away. And Albirex Niigata take the lead here against Lion City Sailors. And Tomoyuki Doi with goal number 8 for the season. 12 minutes gone in this blockbuster clash. And Albirex Niigata go 1-0 up. And it's a Tomoyuki Doi bullet of a strike. Kamata given plenty of time down the left. Too much space. Tomoyuki Doi, you give a man of his talent that amount of space in the penalty area and he will punish you. No chance for Hassan Sani through the legs of Kaishu Yamazaki, and first blood to the White Swans. Drilled into the bottom corner. And that's the perfect start for the league leaders. Oh, he is a man on fire. 8 goals for the season, 6 behind Stipe Plazibat. Well, it's all about the mentality now for Lion City Sailors. They will have confidence in their ability with the amount of goals that they've scored in the past 5 games. So you do expect them to get on the score sheet. A draw, perhaps not the worst result in the world for Lion City Sailors. Albirex will have to face Tampines Rovers later on in the season. Lion City Sailors will take on Tampines Rovers as well. Tajali to Gabriel. Being hounded by Kamata. Pasha comes in field. Hashioka a little too aggressive in the challenge, and that will be a set piece opportunity. And well, they have to be careful here with Shadan Sulaiman standing over a football from a set piece. And a good opportunity to respond right away. Yamazaki making his way into the area. Tajali has come up as well. Not the biggest side in the world, Lion City Sailors. No real target man, especially with Stipe Plazibat missing from action. Needs the pinpoint delivery from the right boot of Shadan Sulaiman. Very congested in the penalty area. Shadan's delivery cleared and out from the danger zone by Fairos Hassan. No nonsense, anywhere will do as they push up here, Albirex Niigata. And the restart play from their own half. Akari to Tajali. Hassan. Look for Song. Gets tugged back by Sakuma. Sharan looks to take it quick and does to Gabriel Quack. Late challenge by Kotaro Takida. It's foul after foul, and you have to think, how much will it test referee Fahad Mohammed's patience? Haikal Pasha taking on Hashioka. Onto his right foot. Nakiuddin. Shadan. Switches it, looking for Song. Okawa comes and doesn't claim. Sharul Ishak blocked on the line. Oh, big opportunity. Sharul Ishak had the chance. It was blocked, I think perhaps by Hiroyoshi Kamata. We have a clearer view on the replay, but big chance for Sharul Ishak. Okawa not really dealing with the situation. Good ball in by Shadan, looking for Song. Okawa hesitant in coming out. Set up here for Sharul. Yeah, it was Kamata. Not really on the line, but body in the way. Shadan with the corner, outswinger. Cleared. Saifullah will pick up the loose ball. Akari. Test Nakiuddin, who does well to keep it in play. Cross comes in, easily cleared. Has to be careful with that header, Akari. Can't lose it there. A handball called on Gabriel. A bit of a stretch for Singapore International to control. And Okawa will take as much time as he wants with this. A bit of a worrying sign that, okay, Okawa, usually very dominant in the penalty area, was very hesitant in coming out for the ball delivered into the area. Song Yong had the opportunity to set up Sharil. Yamazaki's clearance to Song. Shadan. Gabriel has space down the right onto his left foot. Will take on Kamata. Akari an option down the right. Haikal Pasha comes in field. Here's Song up against Hashioka. Song Young with the strike. Blocked. Saifullah with the rebound. Turned away by Okawa. Flag is up on Sharil. But the ball fell kindly to Saifullah Akbar, who adjusted really well to get the strike away. But Okawa denies the young Lion City sailor. Just deflected And Shahril Ishak in an offside position, looking for the rebound. Song strike. Deflected towards the path of Saifullah, who doesn't convert. Oh, a handoff by Nagasawa on Akari, and Farhat not calling for the foul. Kurishima won't take the quick free kick. It's been a good start. Takida just being told to take the free kick from the right position. Been told that the match at Jurong East Stadium has not yet started between Tanjong Pagar United and Tampines Rovers. Takida floats it in. Hassan has come a long way by Geddes. Good commanding goalkeeping there by the Singapore international. Hassan looks for the kick, a bullet of a kick. This is a good one to Haikal Pasha. Oh, Shadan Sulaiman would have been proud of that. Akari. Tajeli. Playing it out from the back, the Sailors. Fancy touch by Shadan. Finds Song. Haikal Pasha makes the movement and gets the ball. Still with Haikal Pasha. Gabriel. Onto his left foot. Looks to fashion a strike away. Gabriel Quek shanks a strike but might find Saifullah. They're looking for a penalty and they will get it in the build-up. And Shahril Ishak was nudged off the ball. And Farhat Mohammed has made the decision to point to the spot. And Lion City Sailors will get a penalty. Well, we have a better look on the replay. Gabriel's shot. It was Sakuma on Shahril, who just tucked him back as Shahril looked to convert from the shanked strike. And Song Yong will take responsibility for the penalty. Song with 4 goals this season, 1 assist. And we'll have the opportunity to level matters here at Bishan. Well, usually so reliable from the penalty spot. Song Yong. Big moment in the match. 21 minutes gone. It's a big run-up by Song Yong up against Kei Okawa to level things here at Bishan and put them back in the game. And he does with aplomb. Bottom corner, no chance. Sends Kei Okawa the wrong way. And the Sailors have leveled it up, 1-1. It was a bullet of a strike. And even if Kei Okawa had guessed the right way, it would have been really difficult for him to have stopped that. Plenty of power was drilled home. And Song equalizes. And after 21 minutes, it's 1-1. All came about because of Gabriel Quek not getting the purchase on the strike, but fell kindly to Shahril, who was then tugged back by Sakuma in the build-up. And eagle-eyed was Farhat Mohammed to spot it. No hesitation in pointing to the spot. Saifullah knocks it on to Song. It's good play by Saifullah. Gabriel Quek, denied by Kamata, keeps the ball in play. And the two 28s up against each other. Nagasawa has had a few small fouls, tactical fouls, as the free kick is taken quickly. Gabriel, double team by Kamata and Kurishima. Yamazaki to Nakiuden. Not enough purchase to find the left back. It's good closing down by Fairoz Hassan. Tajeli will run it out. Iman closing him down. Poor ball, Nagasawa. And denied by Akari. Kamata. His movement ahead of him. Oh, Kamata waiting for options. Looks for Nagasawa. And just inch forward here, the White Swans. Hiroshi Kamata looking for Iman or Nagasawa. This to Nagasawa. Just loses out to Akari. Gabriel helping out his defender as well. Tries to flick it up and clear it. Plays it to Tajali. Saifullah has a heavy touch. And here's Doi in the penalty area once again. Tomoyuki Doi. Oh, very similar to how he scored his goal onto his left foot. But Hassan Sani was aware of the threat and claims it. Saifullah's heavy touch, but Doi very sharp in the turn onto his left foot. Yeah, but different outcome this time around. Sharan switches the play here to Tajali. Shariel, good touch to Akari. Oh, well, something happened off the ball there between Takida and Shariel Ishak. Yellow card to Kotaro Takida. And that's a yellow card for the centre-back of Albirex Niigata. Shariel looks to be in some discomfort from that challenge as well. I was really late, wasn't it? First of all, and then just dragged Shariel Ishak back. As we go into a water break. And 1-1 the score as we go into this mini timeout. Good game of football. Started really slow. And here's the action from the match so far. Tomoyuki Doi opening the scoring after 13 minutes through the legs of Kaishu Yamazaki. And the Lion City Sailors earning a penalty for that foul by Sakuma on Shariel Ishak. Song Yong making no mistake from the penalty spot, sending Kei Okawa the wrong way. Still drizzling here at Bishan. The pitch holding up well. It has slowed down the play a little bit. It's taken a beating over the past 24 hours, Bishan Stadium. But hasn't really affected the football. The drainage system has worked perfectly. And it will restart with a Lion City Sailors free kick. Saifullah is standing over. Quack. Looking for Akari. Chooses to come in field to Shadan. Saifullah. Gabriel Quack turns well. Open up here for Gabriel Quack on his left foot. Is he brought down once again? They won the penalty. The second one for the game. Referee Farhad Mohammed says no. Well, it did look more of a penalty than the one that was given. Good turn past Taniguchi. Was tugged back, wasn't he, by Takida, already on a yellow card as well. A loose pass by Saifullah. Takida wins it back, and now they try to counter here. Saifullah racing back, ball with Tomoyuki Doi. Gives it to Kamata, back to Doi. Doi taking on Akari. He can go right and left. Doi goes to his left. Blocked by Akari, superb. Head right back. So tricky to mark Tomoyuki Doi, capable of getting a strike away on his right and his left. Akari reading the situation well. Gabriel Quack, by the way, having a word with referee Farhad Mohammed. Doi will take the corner. Right-footed in swinger to the near post. And Charlie Shak will pick up the loose ball, looking for the counter. Smart pass to Quack. Song is left all alone down the left. Gabriel Quack, can he find him? Just not enough. Oh, but it finds his way through to Song. It's open up for Song Yong for his second of the game. One touch too many. And Kazuki Haishoka, the captain, leading by example to deny a goal-scoring opportunity. As a loose pass is back to Song. Very sloppy. Shari Shak onside. Or flag is up. Well, he rounds Keokawa well, puts it into the back of the net. It'll be interesting to see the replay on that. But sloppy passing by Albirex Niigata. Well, the pass comes here. Yeah, well off. Well off, Shari Shak. It's good officiating by Andy Tan, the official by this near touchline. Well, perhaps the pitch playing a part in that sloppy passage of play. Doi gives away the free kick, and some niggly fouls being given away here by Albirex. They're on top at the moment, the Sailors. Shadan Sulaiman pulling the strings in midfield. Was a big miss in that 3-2 defeat in the previous meeting between these two sides at Jurong East. Switch of play. Stopped by Kamata, but does find Gabriel Quack in the end. Akari, early ball in to Shari Shak. Just couldn't get the touch to play in Saifullah. Well, Shadan with a poor touch. It's a rarity. And Doi just tucked back in the build-up. Nagasawa onto his right foot, cuts in. Still with Nagasawa. Smart ball out to Fairoz Hassan. Cross comes in over the head of Akari, but we'll find Doi. Taking on Akari once again. Doi onto his left. Plays it back to Kamata, who has time and space to deliver a cross. It's a decent ball in, a deep one that's headed away by Nakiuden. Michael Pasha will get a hit off Fairoz. Still with Heikel. And they will reset with the pass to Kaishu Yamazaki. Shadan can turn. Here's Gabriel. You just see the pitch holding up that pass to Gabriel Quack. Song. They go from right to left. Heikel Pasha. Nakiuden making the run in support. Heikel Pasha doesn't use him, finds Song instead. Still with Song Yong. Not forcing the issue. Back to Yamazaki. Nakiuden can't lose it there, but he does. And Taniguchi now in possession. True ball looking for Doi, but Hassan Sani reads the situation well. Nakiuden, one touch to Yamazaki. Song in possession, taking on Sakuma. Song Yong cuts in field on his right foot. Well, they opened up nicely. That was a good move by the Sailors. Song Yong not finding the target, doesn't test Okawa. The combination play by Lion City Sailors is a joy to watch at the moment. It fell nicely here to Song Yong. Has Sharil and Gabriel Quack making movement ahead of him. Used them as the decoy. The space opened up for him. Got the strike away over the bar though. Takida. To the right. It's a tough one for Fairoz, who does well. I'll try and keep it in. Flag is up. Still hasn't kicked off at Jurong East. Here's Iman. Nagasawa. Still with Nagasawa on his right foot. So dangerous. So nifty with his footwork, Ryosuke Nagasawa. He doesn't test Hassan Sani that occasion. 3 goals this season already for the crafty playmaker, Ryosuke Nagasawa. Little shimmy, feint of the body to try and get away from Tajeli. Oh, given away there by Tajeli. Nagasawa, a big opportunity for Fairos! And they take the lead once again. Albirex Niigata. The Lion City Sailors caught napping at the back. And Fairos Hassan gets his first goal for Albirex Niigata. And what a game to get it in as well. Tajeli Salama will have to take blame for that. Nagasawa combining with Doi. Calm in the penalty area to Fairos Hassan, who kept his nerve to slot it past Hassan Sani. And Albirex take the lead once again. Well, architects of their own downfall at the moment, Lion City Sailors. They were the team on top. Not just the lack of concentration at the back, perhaps, or complacency. But they have it all to do once again. Yamazaki. The Sailors look to respond for the second time. Song. With the challenge, wins it back. Shadan to Saifullah. It's a foot race between Haikal Pasha and Hashioka. Taniguchi tries to play in Doi. Shadan. Song has space. Still with Song. Nakyuden. Everything going through a South Korean at the moment. Shadan. Making space for himself here, Shadan Sulaiman. Haikal Pasha. Very narrow at the moment. Looking for options. Albirex has something to hang on as we have 10 minutes to go before the break. Saifullah comes deep to collect. Fizzes it out here to Akari. Will take on Nagasawa. Saifullah up against Kamata. Gabriel Kwek. Akari battling away with Nagasawa. Wins possession well. Gabriel. Tries to fashion a cross. Very narrow. Akari's onside. Does get a deep cross in. Well, not the worst cross in the world, just no one really attacking it at the far post. A patient build-up by the Lion City Sailors. Albirex with 4 shots on target to Lion City Sailors 2. And as it stands, Albirex Niigata have a 6-point lead over Lion City Sailors with 4 matches to go after the completion of this match. Aurelio Vidmar said it, defining moment of the season. Saifullah. Here's Akari, 4 players ahead of him. Dummy comes in, Shadan. Out wide here to Haikal Pasha. Takes on Hashioka. Haikal. Saifullah, his strike blocked. But still in play for the Sailors. Gabriel tries to get past Kamata. And just nicks him on the way. Well, it's not as if they don't have options off the bench, Lion City Sailors, should they require. Adam Swandy with 4 goals this season. Hafiz Noor also an option. Arshad has paced down the wings. Sharil can't get the touch. Taniguchi. He's been pretty quiet in this match so far, Taniguchi. Perhaps that will change now. Being tracked here by Shadan. Tried a little nutmeg, wins the throw-in for Albirex Niigata. has been an even game so far, and Rilla Vidmar won't be too disappointed with the performance, but surely with the result, and 2 goals that could have been easily prevented. Iman wins it back, plays it into Fairos. Nagasawa completely miscues his strike there as Ryoa Taniguchi. Albirex still in possession. Akari with another important interception. This Song. Look at Haikal Pasha down the left. Making movement. Still with Song Yu-yong. Sharil has come down to the right. Waiting for support, Sharil Ishak. Saifullah. Back to Sharil. His cross blocked by Kamata. Akari can choose to go long. Plays it back to Tajali. Shadan. 35 meters out. To Haikal Pasha. Good control. Nakiuddin making movement for the cross. It's a deep one by Nakiuddin. No deflection, just went out straight off his boot. As we approach the final 5. Okawa will take his time with the goal kick, just pushing his players forward. Kick aimed at Doi. Tajali, strong header, and left a little bit of a mark on Tomoyuki Doi, who was signaling there. Ref, watch that elbow. Kamata. Akari sharp in the header. Shadan, up and under. No one really taking control of the situation. Here's Doi, battling away with Song. Wants the free kick. Sakuma out wide here to Hashioka. Flicked by Fairos to get past Nakiuddin. An update on the match at Jurong East Stadium between Tanjong Pagar United and Tampines Rovers. We're hearing it's a 7:20 p.m. kickoff. Oh, that's a good ball. Saifullah in possession. Has Sharil and Song in the area, still with Saifullah. Try to play in Shadan. Haikal Pasha wins it back for the Sailors. Drilled out wide here to Gabriel Quack. On his left foot, up against Kamata. Shifts it onto his left. Shadan from range, will he get a strike away? Shadan denied by Takida. Carries throw back to Tajali. Nakiuddin calling for it and will receive it. Still with Nakiuddin. Yamazaki. Saifullah, first time ball. Kamata's header, only as far as Akari, who will keep it in. Gabriel Quack tries to squeeze it through the legs. Still with Gabriel Quack to Song. Gabriel Quack with a strike. Good build-up play. Nice football by Lion City Sailors. Good combination play between Gabriel Quack and Song Yu-yong. Plenty of power behind the strike. Doesn't find the target on this occasion. Nice little touch by Song to set up Gabriel on his favorite left foot. And clears the crossbar. Sailors will take this throw. Time for Tajali. We'll go all the way back to Hassan. The rain is still not stopped here at Bishan Stadium. It's a little bit of a drizzle. Good control by Iman, but not for the second touch to get it away from his marker. Hasn't got too involved in the first half so far, Iman Hakim. Sharil lays it off to Akari, looks for the big switch. And Hashioka has plenty of time to deal with the situation. Iman with an obvious foul on Akari, and perhaps a little bit frustrated with his lack of involvement in the match so far, Iman Hakim. I just made a back for Akari. Yamazaki. Saifullah, comfortable in possession despite being under pressure. Tajali fires it to Sharil. Good touch by Sharil Ishak. Nakiuddin Yunus on his bike, still with Naki. Oh, good tracking back by Fairoz Hassan. And then credit to the goal scorer for Albirex Niigata. You saw the move coming all the way. Been informed that there will be 2 minutes of time added on at the end of this first half, as we see Fairoz Hassan doing good defensive work. But they have to keep their concentration at the moment. Shadan to deliver this corner kick. It's a decent one. There's a hit on it, and it's an equalizer. And it's Tajali Salamat who makes up for his error. And Lion City Sailors, for the second time in this match, level it up. What a ball in by Shadan Sulaiman, by the way. And Tajali Salamat just hungrier than anyone else in the penalty area. With the movement as well, and with the celebration, relief. And you can see how much it means to him and to Lion City Sailors on the stroke of half-time. Second goal of the season for Tajali. And perhaps saving himself the hairdryer treatment during the halftime team talk. Hassan will just take his time with the ball. And both teams will settle for this 2-2 at the break. And what a second 45 minutes we are looking forward to. Well, we built it up. That's the biggest game of the season so far, and it has delivered. Albirex taking the lead twice. The Sailors responding twice. Nakiuddin looking for the run of Sharil. Takida wins possession back, and Fairoz coming back from an offside position. Still 30 seconds left. Tajali, last attack perhaps of the match, or for the half. Gabriel loses possession. Kamata finds Doi. Good defensive work. Saifullah read the situation well, understood how important it was to win it back. Shadan. Akari perhaps will swing in one last cross before the teams take a break. Well, to keep possession, and well, that's the end of an enthralling first half here at Bishan Stadium. And Albirex Niigata taking the lead twice in this match through Tomoyuki Doi and then Fairoz Hassan, but twice replied by the Lion City Sailors, courtesy of Song Yong's penalty, and then the header by Tajali Salamat. It's a good watch here at Bishan Stadium. Half-time, the Sailors 2, the White Swans 2. So the halftime score as the rain drops on the Bishan Stadium turf is Lion City Sailors 2, Albirex Niigata 2, and we were asking some questions before the start of the match, and well, we have some answers there between these two teams because there is no successive clean sheets for Albirex Niigata in this match, as we see Tomoyuki Doi starting the ball rolling with a goal after 13 minutes, set up by Hiroyoshi Kamata onto his left foot, but just given too much time in the penalty area. They know the threat that Tomoyuki Doi possesses and given too much time to get the strike away through the legs of Kaishu Yamazaki, and a perfect start for the White Swans. They did try and get back into this Lion City Sailors, and Song Yong, his scuff shot here set up Saifullah Akbar. It was a match of scuff shots that led to dangerous situations. Saifullah adjusting well to get the strike away. Okawa with a strong hand to push it away from the danger zone. Good goalkeeping by Okawa. Gabriel Crack was very much involved in this match and he tried to make things happen. It was a scuff shot once again, but look at that foul on Ryo Sakuma, on Cheryl Ishak. They asked for it and they got it. Fahad Muhammad pointing to the spot right away when the challenge was made. Scuff shot, as I said, but led to a dangerous situation. Song Yong taking responsibility from the spot, sends Okawa the wrong way for his 5th goal of the season, back in the starting 11 after injury against Hougang United, but they respond well, the Lion City Sailors. And gets the equalizer, sending Kei Okawa the wrong way. So no successive clean sheets for Albirex Niigata, but this passage of play will be very, very worrying for Aurelio Vidma. Tajadi Selamat giving the ball away. Nagasawa setting up Fairoz Hassan, who slots it past Hassan Sani for his first goal for the club since signing in mid-season. Fairoz Hassan giving the White Swans the lead after 34 minutes. Sloppy play at the back. They just tried to play it out, tried to be a bit too smart. Nagasawa reading the situation, linking up with Doi, and not panicking, seeing the run by Fairoz Hassan, and it kept his nerve to just slot it past Hassan Sani. Against the run of play as the Sailors were on top at this moment, but Tajali Selamat making the error would make up for it with this header past Keokawa, just hungrier in the penalty area. You can see what it means to him and the Lion City Sailors. Great movement from the centre back to get ahead of his marker at the near post to get the header past Keokawa. Here's another look. It was Tomoyuki Doi who didn't really do his defensive duties well, so that was the equalizers for the second time, and that's why it's 2-2 at the break. Let's have a look at the statistics, and Lion City Sailors with more shots than Albirex, 8-6, although the White Swans have more on target, 4-3. 3 corners in total in this match. Lion City Sailors caught offside a few times. Shahrul Ishak trying to play on the last line of the defense. Just the 1 yellow card that given to Kotaro Takida. Well, we look forward to more action in the AIA Singapore Premier League. Albirex Niigata next in action up against the Young Lions, who got their first win in a long time against Balestier Khalsa. First win in 4 matches. And Geylang International will take on the Lion City Sailors at our Tampines Hub. All this on the 25th of November. Hougang and Tampines Rovers also in action at Hougang Stadium. And to wrap it all up, Balestier Khalsa will take on Tanjong Pagar United. Tanjong Pagar United's game against Tampines Rovers to start at 7:20 p.m. local time here in Singapore, as the rain has wreaked havoc around the country, around the city, at Jurong as well as in Bishan. We had a delayed start here, a very much more delayed start at Jurong East Stadium, but the matches will go on, and will we see a different shape to the table come the end of the evening. Well, the rain falls down here. Looking forward to an enthralling second 45 minutes. Don't miss the action. We'll be back very shortly. back with live pictures from the Bishan Stadium as we see Albirex Niigata making their way onto the pitch. And here's a look at how it stands with this result 2-all at halftime. Albirex Niigata, well, leading the way. Tampines Rovers, their match with Tanjong Pagar United yet to kick off. So 21 points after 10 matches for Albirex Niigata. Lion City Sailors up to 18. And Tampines Rovers, if this result stands, Tampines Rovers have a big opportunity to open a 2-point lead at the top. That is how it stands. Remember that. Still plenty to happen before the end of the evening. There will be a change for Albirex Niigata, and we will see the return of Ryo Nishiguchi. Has missed the last couple of matches through injury, has 5 goals for the season, and his introduction will be coming up very, very shortly. Just getting confirmation on who he will be replacing. Will likely either be Taniguchi or Fairoz Hassan. Bit harsh on Fairoz, who scored his first goal for the club. We just await confirmation. Could also be perhaps Iman Hakim, as Taniguchi slots into midfield. Oh, I'm getting confirmation. It is Fairoz Hassan who makes way. Oh, definitely boosting their power up front. Albirex Niigata. And an added threat that Lion City Sailors have to deal with in this second half. Lion City Sailors will make what seems to be a double change. Hafiz Noor and Adam Swandi getting ready to come on for the Sailors. Adam Swandi with already 4 goals this season. Joint top local goal scorer with Khairul Nizam. Hafiz Noor also with 1 goal this season. Hearing Haikal Pasha might make way. As they try and change things around here, Lion City Sailors. And this is where they really make the big bucks, the head coaches, Aurelio Vidma and Keiji Shigetomi. The one chance to try and change the game at halftime. Just at the bottom of the screen, you can see there Ryo Nishiguchi preparing to come on. And so is Hafiz Noor and Adam Swandi. The referees will make their way onto the pitch and we'll get confirmation of the changes. I believe Sharul Ishak is also being sacrificed at the break. So, truthfully, no real out-and-out striker for Lion City Sailors. In the second half, Sharul Ishak, known to lead the line for the Lions back in the heyday. And it will likely be Gabriel Kwak, perhaps playing up front alongside Song Yong, with added threats down the wings by Hafiz Noor and now Adam Swandi. Well, what it will provide is a very fluid front line for Lion City Sailors, as the players will be able to rotate their positions. Well, several changes to get through here. We'll get confirmation here first. Ryo Nishiguchi to come on for Albirex Niigata. Just the one change for the White Swans at the break. And he will come on to replace Fairoz Hassan. Fourth official Shadiq Al Hussein working the board. And now for the Lion City Sailors. Confirmation that Haikal Pasha makes way for Adam Swandi. And Hafiz Noor will come on for number 17, Sharul Ishak. Well, they've got it out of the way now, the substitutions, and ready to go for the second half. We had that little look at the table as it stands. Albirex Niigata on 21 points. He still awaits news. With kickoff coming up very, very shortly at Jurong East Stadium between Tanjong Pagar United and Tampines Rovers. Tanjong Pagar looking for their first win of the season. Tough task up against the Stags. Our focus here at Bishan as Gabriel Kwek restarts the second half. 2-2 between Lion City Sailors and Albirex Niigata. And it does look to be Gabriel Kwek up front for the Sailors. Adam down the left, Hafiz Noor down the right. Hashioka. Loose touch by the other substitute, Nishiguchi. Saifullah. Saifullah looking for the run of Hafiz Noor. It's a good one. Hafiz Noor centers it. Okawa parries it away. No Sailor player following up on the rebound. Thankfully for the White Swans. But the pace of Hafiz Noor, frightening. Here's Adam. Yamazaki. Good start by the Sailors. The Jelly to Shadan. Good link up play. Song tries to play Nakari. And Albirex can't get possession. Hassan's clearance looking for Akari. Will fall nicely here for Hafiz Noor. Here's Akari down the right, taking on Kamata. Akari Abdullah looking for Song. Takeda stronger in the challenge. Oh, nice flick there by Iman. Read by Yamazaki. Here's a chance for Adam Swandi against his former club. Up against Hashioka. Here's Gabriel Kwek, comes deep, still with Gabriel, looking to put it onto his left foot. Good skill against Sakuma. Adam. Physic cross. Can't find Akari. Nakiuden with the header. Saifullah wins the loose ball. Saifullah. Strong start by the Sailors in the second half. Akari. Saifullah. Shadan. I don't think Albirex have really had a touch of the ball in the second half. Besides that attempted flick by Iman. Yamazaki. Nakiuden under pressure. Nishiguchi. One touch too many by Naki. Nishiguchi. Well, how fit is he? How sharp is he? He's on top form before he got injured. Kureshima. Good reading of the game there by Shadan. Given away, Taniguchi. Playing a more central midfield role. Hashioka up against Adam. Iman has come deep to collect. Still with Iman Hakim. Kureshima. Adam will just see this one out as Lion City Sailors win the throw. The other substitute, Nishiguchi. Saifullah. Saifullah. And a run by Hafiz Noor. Iman. Just running out of legs, Iman Hakim. Gabriel's touch to Song. Some space for the South Korean. To Song. Still with Song Yeong from distance. Almost turns into a pass. Okawa doesn't really deal with the situation, does he? And he's gone down injured. Kei Okawa has gone out for a goal kick. He fell awkwardly. Kei Okawa in the build-up. No foul. And some real concern for Okawa, who's lying motionless on the ground. Song with a scuff shot. yeah, nothing Hafiz Noor did there. He just stood out of the way. But he fell really awkwardly, Kei Okawa, on his back perhaps. And the reserve goalkeeper, Hairul Nizam Jumat, is warming up. Oh, saw back. Well, here's the replay of the earlier opportunity. Timing of the run so good by Hafiz Noor. Tried to center it. Okawa didn't really get a strong hand on it, but thankfully Ryo Sakuma was there to clean up the mess. Oh, it does seem to be okay. Perhaps just taking a little break there. Okawa okay to continue, takes the goal kick. Yamazaki doesn't get the header. Nakyuden scuffs his clearance. Hashioka to Iman. Battle between Iman and Nakyuden. Nishiguchi gets the ball to Doi. Tomoyuki Doi doesn't shy away from a strike and went for one. Blocked by Adam Swandi of all people. Well, he has the most shots in the league, Tomoyuki Doi. And as soon as he sniffs an opportunity, he will let fly. Iman, who's got more involved. Yamazaki. And Taniguchi, his header goes out of play. Yamazaki an option. That's fine, Yamazaki. And a patient build up here by the Sailors. Shadan clips the ball over to Saifullah. Knocks it over to Akari. Nice one-touch football. Hafiz. Akari making the run. Can get a cross in. It's a deep one looking for Adam. Just a little bit overcooked, but will be kept in here by Adam Swandi. Nakyuden. Gabriel makes the movement. Does find Gabriel Quack. Song. Well, two poor touches. Eventually finds Okawa, who tries to provide a quick release to Doi. Tajeli's clearance. Iman. Kurashima. Keep possession of the ball here, Albirex. Kamata. You go all the way back to Okawa as Lion City Sailors push forward. Sakuma. Good control here by Hashioka. Hashioka has the option of Doi. We'll find Iman. Clip ball to Doi. Nakyuden stops that attack. Kurashima with what looked to be a chest slash shoulder slash arm pass. Some space down the left here for Nakyuden Yunus, who just taking his time, catching a little breather. A lot of the initial attacks have gone his side. Hafiz to Saifullah. Another opportunity perhaps to play in Akari, read by Takida. Pressing from really high up when they lose possession, Lion City Sailors. Kari, good work rate. It's a slow burner at the moment. Kurashima providing an option to Kamata, who passes him on. Kamata still waiting to take the throw. Nagasawa, I think with Akari. Well, it will find Doi. Out wide to Nishiguchi, or try to find Nishiguchi. The ball just behind the Albirex number 9. He struck a really good understanding Doi and Nishiguchi before Nishiguchi got injured. And just wondering how fit he is. Perhaps rush back for this mammoth encounter. As Tajali gets the clearance. Shadan can turn here, Shadan to Taj. Gabriel Quack making the run. It's a good ball looking for Gabriel Quack, who has the option of Adam Swandi. That's a great save by Keokawa. Well, he's had his moments, Keokawa, but it opened up brilliantly. Good movement, first of all, by Gabriel Quack. And then looked up, went for goal. Adam Swandi screaming for it, empty in the penalty area. But good save in the end by Keokawa. And maybe regretting not centering it to an unmarked Adam Swandi. A corner to the Sailors. They equalize through a Shadan Sulaiman corner. And the referee just stopping play. And we'll have a word here. Is it with Takida and Yamazaki? Fahad Mohammed speaking English to two Japanese players. Shadan to deliver. It's a decent delivery once again. And a chance to break here. Yamazaki, strong defending. Stopping that attack. It has kicked off at Jurong East between Tanjong Pagar United and Tampines Rovers. That game underway after close to a 2-hour delay. Sakuma's clearance. Yamazaki gets the header, but only as far as Iman. Good first touch to Nishiguchi. Movement by Doi. Oh, good idea. Sakuma to Kurishima. Taniguchi. Nagasawa down the left. It will find Doi, who just slips on the slick Bishan turf. And the players just losing their footing at the moment. Nagasawa. Try to clip it over Tajali. Kurishima. Albirex trying to ramp up the pressure. Nagasawa have a good layoff. A good fake, but well read by Tajali. What a momentum suddenly with Albirex Niigata here. Taniguchi. Takida, interesting ball to Keokawa. Sakuma with a booming crossfield pass. Well read by Hafiz Noor. Kurishima brought down by Akari. The two number 7s going into it full-heartedly, and it looks to be a yellow card being brandished by Farhad to Akari. First one for Lion City Sailors. Akari saying, I got the ball, ref. 50-50 challenge. Kenta Kurishima will take the free kick. They have the added threats, of course, of Nishiguchi. Good height. Sakuma and Takida up for this as well. Kurishima with the signal and the delivery. It's a deep one looking for Sakuma. That's a good header by Tajali, who will chase this down. Kept in play by Doi. Sakuma down the right wing. Battles away with Adam Swandi. Sakuma doing well. Gets a cross in. It's a weak cross that's handled by Nakyuden. Song. Saifullah under pressure. Oh, that's brilliantly Saifullah Akbar, that's class. And now Song has some time. Down the left, waiting for options up front, has Gabriel and Hafiz. That was neither a shot nor a cross, was it, by Song Wei-yong? Yasuhiro Hanada is preparing to come on. And he's been a feature from the bench this season for Albirex Niigata, but 3 assists from the bench as well. And what usually has been the case, Hanada will slot in at left back, Kamata will be pushed forward. Here's Song. Saifullah. I just ran into the man mountain, that is Ryo Sakuma. You do feel Iman Hakim might be sacrificed here. He plays in Taniguchi. Kamata. Still with Hiroyoshi Kamata. Taniguchi. It's open up here for Iman Hakim, who cuts it back, looking to play in Doi. Iman still in possession. Crossed by Hashioka. Cleared by Akari. Iman under pressure from Song. It's a good pass to Kurashima. Takida. Nagasawa on the left to Kamata. Nagasawa, Kamata, good exchange of passes. Still with Nagasawa. Oh, they're working really well here. Albirex Niigata, clip cross. Well, not the end to a slick move that they would have wanted. And here's the change. Iman Hakim will be replaced here by Yasuhiro Hanada. So just interesting to see where Hanada fits into this. Looks to have gone into midfield. Goal update from Jurong East Stadium. And Tanjung Pagar United have gone a goal down against Tampines Rovers. Boris Kopitovic with the goal. So a delayed start there. But after 5 minutes, Tampines have taken the lead. And as it stands, Tampines Rovers top of the table. A problem for Akari, who will require some attention from the medical staff. He's worked his socks off down the right flank, Akari. Yeah, just felt something, didn't he, after that challenge between him and Hanada. Innocuous challenge. So the table as it stands, Tampines 23 points, top of the table. Albirex 21, Lion City Sailors 18. Plenty of football still to be played. Will we see a winner here? And you do think when it does hit perhaps the 75th minute, the 80th minute mark, will both head coaches settle for the point? Both teams will play Tampines Rovers in the run-up. It's a booming clearance. Sakuma to Nishiguchi. Ends up being a great pass to Nishiguchi. Up against Nakiyuden Yunus. Onto his left foot, Nishiguchi. Tries to play in Doi. What a save, Hassan Sani. Match-winning save. Rebound not dealt with. But what a move by Albirex Niigata. And you wonder, spending all that money on a top-class goalkeeper is worth it. Well, in that instant alone, world-class by Hassan Sani. And in the form that he's in, Tomoyuki Doi, you would have bet your life savings on him putting that away, but not if you have Hassan Sani in goal. A big moment in the game. Still 2-all. Kamata still at left back. And hasn't swapped with Hanada just as yet. Tajeli always going to win that header against Nagasawa. It's fallen kindly here to Doi. Tajeli will knock that out into the car park. Taken quickly the throw. Nagasawa. Kurishima calling for it. Still with Nagasawa. A little slip. And they're saying, no, not free kick, ref. It was a slip. Shadan can't believe the decision. But a free kick in a great position if you're Tomoyuki Doi. Well, Hanada also has the capability from a set piece. Just having a little meeting about this. Takida also standing with interest. He'll walk away. And Doi just teeing this up almost as if he's on the golf course here. Just a three-man wall set up by Hassan. Well, there's a wall in front of the wall. And Doi has had a good look at that. Was sizing this one up for a very long time, Tomoyuki Doi. Will he get his second of the game? He goes for goal. It's a good one. Plenty of power on target. Hassan Sani denies him yet again. And that's a good ball out here to Song. Only has Hafiz in support. And Song will just slow it down and away support. Song goes through two players. Free kick. Excellent play by Song Yong. So there was no real option as they take it quickly here. Gabriel in the penalty area. Gabriel Quack. Corner to the Sailors. Albirex Niigata arguing the case it might have come off Gabriel Quack. Now quickly taken. Gabriel got into the penalty area. Well, hard to tell there. Gabriel just leaving this to Shadan. Can choose to play short to Nakiuden Yunos. He will deliver straight here. Shadan Sulaiman. Okawa with the punch away. Picked up here by Saifullah. Saifullah, will he go for a goal? He does, Saifullah. Oh, worth a shot. Okawa not tested. He's just looking, as you can see there, on the edge of the area. Set himself up for the right-footed strike from distance. Would be something special to beat Okawa from that range. Yamazaki, his header unchallenged. Shadan to Adam Swandi. Adam has been quiet since his introduction. Doi, good first touch. Nishiguchi. Hashioka. To Doi, that's a good turn by Tomoyuki Doi. Hanada. Nagasawa. Hanada making the movement for the return pass. Still with Nagasawa. Kureshima with a flick to Tomoyuki Doi. Hassan Sani out in a flash once again. Might have taken a knock for his trouble. I came steaming out. Hassan might have hurt himself in the process. And referee has just called a halt to play. Just returning from injury, Hassan. Just strips off his captain's armband. That doesn't look good. Perhaps was it landing awkwardly on his left arm as we go into the second water break of the match. Didn't really see any real contact on Hassan. It might have been an awkward fall, and that'll be troubling for Aurelio Vidma. Was grimacing in pain. The two goalkeepers have come up big in this match. Some big saves. Okawa to deny Gabriel Kwek. Hassan to deny Tomoyuki Doi from certain goals. Still getting treatment at the moment, Hassan. Aurelio Vidma giving instructions to his players. Speaking with Shadan. Albirex Niigata back on the pitch. Thumbs up, as you can see there, by the sports trainer Fazli Hassan. Hassan okay to continue. Big 20 minutes in a title race. Will we see a winner here? Remember, a victory for Albirex Niigata will see them pull away 6 points away from Lion City Sailors. A win for the Sailors, and they're level on points with Albirex Niigata. And we're also keeping an eye on Jurong East Stadium as Tanjung Pagar United take on Tampines. The Stags 1-0 up after 5 minutes, courtesy of Boris Kopitovic. Hassan's release, looking for Song. Header won by Taniguchi. Kurashima down the line. It's a foot race between Nakiuden and Nishiguchi. Hashioka to take the throw. Nishiguchi making the movement. Well read by Adam to win possession back. Song's flick to Gabriel Kwek. He tries to get past Akida. Sakuma on the cover. Will it carry all the way through for Okawa? Akari will get to this first. Or late challenge. It was Takida as well. Ball coming in, Gabriel Kwek to Song. They're looking for another penalty. And Gabriel and Song perhaps getting into each other's way. Akari down after that earlier challenge. Beg your pardon, it might have been Kurashima who put a challenge in on Akari Abdullah. Down the other end, half his nose ball. Gabriel tried to set up Song Yong. Just got into each other's way. Song was ready to pull the trigger. Plenty of tire legs out there. It has been a grueling couple of weeks for all the teams in the AIA Singapore Premier League, with the amount of matches being played to see out the season. Kurashima receives a yellow card for that earlier challenge on Akari. Referee Farhad Mohammed starts play with a drop ball here for Albirex. Okawa. Taniguchi. Kurashima. Nagasawa tries to flick to Doi. It's all about who's fitter at the moment. It's open up here for Taniguchi. Nishiguchi down the right. Hashioka making a run in support. Still with Ryo Nishiguchi looking for Hashioka. Well, Lion City Sailors have been specialists in scoring late goals. And in fact, they have scored in the second half for 7 games running. what will that mean for the final 15 minutes as Hassan's clearance only goes as far as Nishiguchi, who handles it. Tajali. A long ball looking for Song. Too far ahead and Okawa will claim it. Here's Taniguchi. Closed down by Saifullah. Crunching challenge, Saifullah. 2 challenges in a row and he's left his mark on Taniguchi. Well, everyone putting 100% into this. It is a big game. So much at stake. Hafiz, Shadan, Tajali. Will we see a moment of inspiration by the players on the pitch? Perhaps a mistake could see a swing here in this match. Look at that, plenty of shots in this match. 21 in total, 12 to Lion City Sailors, 9 to Albirex. But who will risk it? Sakuma. Nishiguchi loses out to Nakyuden. Doi comes out to collect. Hashioka. Such a threat down the right. Hashioka gets past the ball across goal. Strike comes in and they take the lead through Hanada. Yasuhiro Hanada, the substitute, puts Albirex Niigata ahead for the 3rd time. Excellent work down the right by the captain Hashioka. Drilled a dangerous cross across the face of goal. Look at this. Turn Nakyuden inside out. Dangerous cross in, no one really getting a touch, and he'll take the assist, Hashioka. Hanada will take the goal. First of the season, and perhaps the most important goal that he will ever score. The White Swans go 3-2 up with 13 to play. Oh, inspired substitution by Keiji Shigetomi. And now they really need a goal, Lion City Sailors. Still mathematically in it if they do lose, but it is a big ask. 6 points behind Albirex with 4 games to play. Saifullah, they've responded already twice. The Sailors, Song to Gabriel Kwek. Shadan out wide. Akari delivers in the area to Saifullah. Are they looking for a penalty? Goes down, Saifullah. Oh, free kick will go the way of Albirex Niigata. And they're perhaps saying simulation by Saifullah in the penalty area. Let's have a closer look at this. Well, harsh. You can see where referee Fahad Mohammed is coming from. Perhaps this is a better angle. And I was looking for the contact, wasn't he, Saifullah? And gets the yellow card. And Yamazaki leaves an elbow on Doi. And 11 minutes away, Albirex Niigata from a big win. 3-2 at Jurong East. In the previous meeting, 3-2 here at Bishan. In both encounters, roller coaster affairs. And will we see more drama yet? Tomoyuki Doi will take this free kick. Sends it into the far post, looking for Takida, who's offside. Referee waves play on. Shadan. Akari. Gabriel does well to control an awkward pass. Takes a deflection off Nishiguchi. Adam Swandi will see it out and corner to Lion City Sailors. Well, Aurelio Vidmar is going to make a big change here. Not so much the entrance of Arshad, but who he will take out. Might be a surprise for many of you at home. Shadan to deliver. The change won't be made yet. Shadan's delivery, near post, hit it away. Saifullah to Akari. Into the mixer, looking for Tajeli. Too far ahead. And Okawa will claim. That was a massive kick from Kei Okawa. Awkward one for Akari to deal with. Hits it back to Nakiuddin. All the way back to Hassan. Rolls it out here to Yamazaki. The Sailors have 9 minutes. Adam and Hafiz have switched wings. Here's Adam Swandi. Tries to play in Gabriel Kwek. Up against Takida. Still with Gabriel. Looks for Song. Still with Song Yeong. In the penalty area, Song takes a massive deflection. And it will be picked up here by Okawa. Well, alarm bells in the penalty area where Song Yeong set himself up for the strike. Kurashima put his body on the line. It was a good interception at the end of the day. Akari. And here's a change. And perhaps a surprising one. Song Yeong is coming off. And Arshad will take the place of the South Korean. Oh, he's needed to do something to change it. Aurelio. Akari. First touch for Arshad. Here's a pace. Gets a cross in. And maybe that's the thing lacking for Lion City Sailors. Just no out-and-out striker sniffing the danger and attacking the near post. Yamazaki's clearance to Nishiguchi. Shadan. Saifullah. Adam. This pass intercepted by Kamata. Saifullah wins the free kick. Yamazaki. They're still playing the football on the ground. Lion City Sailors. You just wonder when they will start to go route one. Good win by Adam. They're battling away in midfield. And handball against Adam Swandi. And just slow down the tempo of the game, Albirex Niigata. Kawa's kick to the right to find Nishiguchi. It's valuable game time for Nishiguchi. Hasn't looked sharp. Very much off the pace. But for Keiji Shigetomi, 3 points here and chance to give Nishiguchi some game time. Maybe smiles all around. Sakuma gets the header ahead of Gabriel. Good header by Saifullah to Hafiz. Up against Hashioka. Hafiz no. Just too much curl in the pass. You saw the idea looking for Arshad. And will today be the day where it goes from a 3-horse title race to a 2-horse title race? Five minutes for Lion City Sailors to change that. Sailors still have Tampines Rovers to play. Second last match of the season. But will it be too late by that point? Tajali. Here's our shot. The freshest legs on the pitch. On the sapping Bishan turf. Gabriel. Just shrugged away. A free kick to Lion City Sailors. They're in a hurry to get this going here. Quick free kick. Gabriel trying to make something happen here for the home side. Akari gets the cross in, looking for Hafiz. Well, that move comes to naught. The tempo of the game has really dropped. Plenty of tired legs, understandably. I need to find something from somewhere, the Sailors. Nakiuddin to Hafiz. Saifullah, always an option. Yamazaki. Shadan's flick. Saifullah. Squeezes it to Gabriel. A big battle here between Nishiguchi and Hafiz. No, Nishiguchi wins that battle. Still with Ryo Nishiguchi. Oh, that pass won't carry through. Arshad with the fresh legs wins it back. Shadan. Saifullah. Hafiz, an option down the left. Up against Hashioka. Adam making a run. Will get ahead of Sakuma here. Just ran out of legs, Adam Swandi. And, well, just looking around the pitch and so many players, hands on knees, taking a breather, tired. Tajali. Hafiz with the knockdown to Adam. Still with Adam. The cross comes in. Sakuma has been a rock at the back in this match. There's going to be a change for Lion City Sailors. Abdul will come on for Akari Abdullah. And Abdul going up front. A centre back by trade. And last ditch change for Aurelio Vidma perhaps. Well, all or nothing. They need to get a goal to save their title hopes. Gabriel Quack gets past one. Still with Gabriel. Hafiz in the penalty area. Just loses his footing. Hashioka stays strong in the challenge. Nakiuddin will throw it to Yamazaki. Tajeli, crossfield. Adam tries a spectacular flick. Anywhere will do for Albirex at the moment. Saifullah. Free kick to the Sailors. 30 seconds to go. Plus whatever the referee decides to add on. Tajeli. 4 minutes, I've been told. Saifullah. Arshad making the run. Shadan to Nakiuddin. Oh, he shanks his cross. And that's tired legs by Nakiuddin Yunus. But perhaps good news shown here by the fourth official. 4 minutes. 4 minutes for Lion City Sailors to get an equalizer, to keep them in contention for the title. 4 minutes for Albirex Niigata to pull away. Shadan's late challenge. Advantage played. Here's Nishiguchi up against Nakiuddin. Corner flag time, perhaps. Nishiguchi keeping possession. Gets past Nakiuddin. That's great work by Ryo Nishiguchi. Hanada. Yamazaki with the clearance. Second ball picked up here by Nishiguchi. And the ball will go through to the other side of the pitch. Here's Arshad. Will bring this forward for the Sailors. Gets past Taniguchi. Arshad wins the free kick. Shadan will get the yellow card for the earlier challenge. Gabriel. They need a big players to step up here, Lion City Sailors. Oh, space down the right. Here's Nishiguchi. We'll just hold on to the ball. Here, Ryo Nishiguchi. Takahashi about to come on. Here's Nishiguchi still in possession, who goes down under the challenge from Hafiz Noor. And another yellow card coming out. Well, just will eat up the final seconds here. Hanada will take charge of the set piece. Albirex have left 4 players behind. They're not putting players forward for this one, understandably so. 90 seconds to play. Hanada and Doi standing over the set piece, 2-man wall. Hanada will go for goal. Doesn't really test Hassan. Looking to make the change here. Taniguchi will come off for Takahashi. And no surprise that Taniguchi was very close to the other side of the pitch. So he makes a slow walk. Great effort by the White Swans if they do hold out here. And looking to win their 4th SPL title. Champions 2016, 2017, 2018, 2020. Oh, this will be a big step in that direction. Hafiz. Shadan. Abdil. Saifullah with an opportunity to go for goal. That was the opportunity. It opened up nicely for Saifullah Akbar. Great football by Lion City Sailors. And so unlucky. It opened up nicely. Looked for the curled effort into the far post. Doesn't trouble Okawa. And all eyes on referee Farhad Mohammed. We're into the 4th minute. Abdul wins the header. Again Abdul. Shigetomi asking for the full-time whistle. Shadan loses out. There's a scrap in midfield. This is what Albirex won. Hafiz keeps it in play. We still play on here. He needs to go on the other end of the pitch. Nakiuddin to Tajeli. Saifullah leaves it to Abdil. Here's Gabriel. Last chance for Lion City Sailors. Gabriel Kwek into the penalty area. Keeps it in play. Gets the cross in. Headed away by Sakuma. Hafiz Noor picks up the rebound. Shirley's now or never. They want a free kick. They don't get it. And they're looking to counter. Well, they won't need to. As Albirex Niigata hold on for a big victory in this title race. 3-2 winners at Bishan Stadium. 3-2 for the second time in a row against Lion City Sailors. And 3 important points for the White Swans as they pull away 6 points clear from Lion City Sailors in this championship title race. A 3-horse title race has gone down to 2. And heartbreak for Aurelio Vidmar and the Lion City Sailors. But Albirex Niigata taking the lead 3 times. Lion City Sailors responding only 2. And it will be Yasuhiro Hanada with the winner 13 minutes from time after great work from Kazuki Hashioka that seals the deal here. Heartbreak for the Sailors, but what a win this is for the White Swans. We still are waiting for latest updates from Jurong East. That match still with a full half to go. The Tampines Rovers leading by a goal to 0 against Tanjong Pagar United. But let's have a look at the action from this game on a wet and soggy Bishan Stadium pitch. It was Tomoyuki Doi who gave Albirex Niigata the lead after 13 minutes, the perfect start for the White Swans. Given too much time on his left leg, through the legs of Yamazaki, past Hassan Sani in goal into the far post, a rifle of a strike. And Albirex Niigata with the perfect start, 1-0 up after 13 minutes. They got their way back into this courtesy of a penalty as Sharul Ishak in for the injured Stipe Plazibat was hauled down in the penalty area. And Song Iyong would then step up and take responsibility from the spot. And he made no error. Past Keokawa, sending the Japanese goalkeeper the wrong way. And they respond after going 1-0 down. Song Iyong with the equalizer after 22 minutes. Now, cool, calm and collected. His 5th goal of the season, Song Iyong. But Albirex Niigata will take the lead once again. A sloppy pass at the back by Tajeli. Intercepted by Nagasawa, who then teed up Fairoz Hassan, who made no mistake to fire home past Hassan Sani, his 1st goal for the club. And Fairoz Hassan putting Lion City Sailors 2-1 up after 35 minutes. Look at the work rate on the top part of your screen. Fairoz seeing the big space and set up by Nagasawa. 2-1 to Albirex Niigata, 10 minutes before the break. But the Sailors would respond. Shadan Sulaiman with great delivery finds Tajeli Sulaman at fault for the 2nd goal. Makes amends for it with a bullet of a header. Got in front of Tomoyuki Doi and powered a header past Kei Okawa. Great response by Lion City Sailors on the stroke of half-time. And it would go into the break level 2-2. But then drama right at the end. With 13 minutes to go, good work by Kazuki Hashioka. His cross evading everyone in the penalty area except for the substitute, Yasuhiro Hanada, who made no mistake. Great drill finish. He turned Nakyuden Yunus inside and out. Hashioka. And the ball falling kindly to Yasuhiro Hanada, putting Albirex Niigata up for the 3rd time in this match. And that's how it would end here at Bishan Stadium. A big win for the White Swans. And let's have a look at the stats. 25 shots in total. The Sailors with 14, Albirex with 11. 5 on target for the Sailors, 7 for Albirex Niigata. 5 corners for the Sailors and he scored from 1. Albirex just the 1 corner, 4 side for the Sailors, 1 for Albirex. And 5 yellow cards in total, 3 to Lion City Sailors, 2 to Albirex Niigata. But the all-important stats is Lion City Sailors 2, Albirex Niigata 3. Confirmation at the moment, it was a late kickoff, a 7:20 p.m. kickoff at Jurong East Stadium. Tampines Rovers, through Boris Kopitovic, lead Tanjong Pagar United. So as it stands, and this is as it stands because we await confirmation of Tampines Rovers and Tanjong Pagar United, but as it stands, Albirex Niigata top of the table, 23 points. Tampines Rovers with the result at the moment on 23 points and a 6-point gap between first and second and Lion City Sailors. And Geylang International will feel they have the opportunity to get ahead of Lion City Sailors as well towards the end of the season. 4 matches left in this season as we have a finale on the 5th of December. But the games are coming thick and fast, and on Wednesday, Albirex back in action, this time at Jurong East up against the Young Lions, fresh from their victory against Balestier Khalsa. The Sailors will need to react, and how big a game that is. I just mentioned it, 3rd and 4th. Geylang International will feel they can take something against the Sailors at OTH. 4 games in total at Hougang Stadium. They will take on the Stags, and we wonder how the Stags will fare against Tanjong Pagar United, perhaps on a high as they take on Hougang United. And finally, back at Bishan Stadium, Balestier Khalsa, coming off the loss against the Young Lions, take on Tanjong Pagar United. Well, a breathless match here at Bishan Stadium and a breathless result. A big momentum shift for Albirex Niigata in the title race. They come up trumps here at Bishan Stadium. 3-2 winners on the night against Lion City Sailors.